Welcome back to Zwartkops International World of Motoring for the final round of the Extreme Festival. Nice to see some big crowds coming out. And next up, it's Investchem Formula 1600s. Championship wrapped up in Cape Town, and Troy Donishek's got that one in the bag. But there's certainly still a battle for second place, and a battle to see if they can just outgun Troy Donishek at some point in this season. Jason Kutsia will be top of the list to try and do that. And Siyabonga Monkonkwana is always a massive threat here at his home circuit. The Investchem and race driver SA man will be looking to push hard. He's only starting down in third place. Incredibly, Alex Voss found something special in qualifying and put it on pole alongside Kutsia. Casey Ensor-Smith, the newly crowned karting champion, there in fourth, and Donishek down in fifth place with Srinaidu alongside him. They come up to take their positions now for the start. It's great to have the Formula Ford Kents in the background. Schofield's on pole for that. And we go on board here with Gerard Gelderhuis trying to get off the line. A bit further back than what he'd like to be. And under threat already there, coming from that magnificent paint and hardware car of Nick. And you can see Nick Van Wheelie is not going to hold back here and trying to get to the front end of this field. Kutsia has got the whole shot. And he leads into turn two. Foss is on his tail as they come in the background. A little bit of smoke and a little bit of maneuvering there from one of the Ford Kents. Running wide, coming out of turn one. We're on board again with Gelderhuis as they go through three. Onto the back straight now, just closing the door slightly. Not going to allow anybody behind him to get through. Monkonkwana already on the attack, trying to find a way past on Voss. And it's Gerard Gelderhuis who is watching those rearview mirrors. He's watching the rearview mirrors hard because you can see just how hard Karabo Malamela has found a fantastic start off the line. In some of the technical side of things and on some of these corners, the race driver SA team was telling us how good Karabo has been. And in some sections of the circuit, he's actually quickest. So his improvement has been dramatic throughout the season. Srinaidu also with a huge improvement, not only in his season, but also on the start. He's ahead of Casey Ensor-Smith as they head down to complete the first lap in anger. First lap, it's going to be Kutsia leading things out. Second place is Voss. Third is Monkonkwana. And Monkonkwana is all over the back end of his teammate. Two race driver SA boys going at it for second and third. Further back there, you can see our usual contenders are at the front end, not there, including that man, Andrew Schofield, right at the back in the Fly Sapphire car. Had not gone according to plan there off the line for him, that is for sure. And for the two Gelderhuis boys, they're in big trouble. We're on board here with Monkonkwana as they go through three. Looking to try and attack here on Alex Voss. Can he find a way through? He gets right up close and personal. Has to go around the high side. Nearly clips wheels. Oh, in fact, I think there might have been just a little touch between the two wheels there into turn three. You don't want to be doing that. We know how dangerous it is for open wheelers to just touch wheels at any part of any circuit. This time, Monkonkwana high and wide around the outside of five. Watch him cut back. He's going to try and get the slingshot and get through on Voss, but Voss sees him coming. Alex Voss just shutting the door there. Donishek trying to make his way through as well. He is now hounding the back end of Siyabonga Monkonkwana. Monkonkwana now at his home circuit. He was at Donishek's home circuit only a couple of weeks ago when he wrapped up the title. But Troy Donishek wants to try and get another victory. Maybe just have a bit of a swan song finish to his season after he wrapped up the championship at his home track. Across the line, another lap completed. Van Wheelie now has joined the party on the back end of Casey Ensor-Smith. And it looks like the Fly Sapphire car is just battling a bit this weekend. Not quite sure what's gone wrong there with Schofield's point of view, but we'll wait and see. Maybe pick up some information in between the two heats. Here we go. Monkonkwana this time gets the inside line, and he gets through on Voss. So Alex Voss opened up the door, and Monkonkwana said, "I'll have that. Thank you very much." He's up to second as they go into turn four. Big attack coming from Gerard Gelderhuis, trying to find a way through there on the 37 car of Karabo Malamela. Malamela just keeping him at bay for now. Nick Van Wheelie just up the road, had a dive on the inside. He was trying to find a way up and maybe just get one position higher on Casey Ensor-Smith. He wasn't able to do that. Ensor-Smith doing the same thing there on Srinaidu. So Srinaidu, Casey Ensor-Smith and Nick Van Wheelie all fighting hard. Just ahead of them, it's a three-way fight as well as Donishek is now all over Voss, trying to find a way back into the top three. Donishek has basically been at the front end for the last 5 race meetings in a row. Has not really been troubled by any other cars. This time out, at the home of Extreme Festival in Investchem Formula 1600s, he's battling. A little bit further back there, Schofield continues on his merry way and looks like he's leading things out. Yes, he is in the Kent category. So Formula Ford Kents, it is Ian Schofield from Graham Hepburn. Hepburn in a big fight there with Duncan Voss. Great to see Matthijs Strader making a welcome return to that category as well. Nice to see the ex-single-seater man back in the seat of a single-seater again. Monkonkwana late on the brakes. Has he lost out of position here? It looks like he has. Yes, he's gone back to third. No, it's not. I beg your pardon. It was a back marker. I was going to say, hold on a second. I don't remember a purple Formula 1600. And the purple Formula 1600 is Matthijs Strader. I'm about to be caught and passed. Here comes Jason Kutsia looking for his first victory of the season. Can he hang on? Is Monkonkwana going to give him a run to the line? The checkered flag is out, and he gets the final victory and his first victory of the season. Eventually, at the second last time of asking. Jason Garcia has tried hard all season long, and he's going to be a happy man about that, beating out Monkhonkwana, Vos and Dolanchek for 3 and 4. Srin Naidu beats out Casey Ensel Smith, Van Wheelie, Malamela, and the two Geldenhuys boys making up the top 10. First win for Jason Garcia. He's going to run off to go and do some interviews on our live stream studio. Let's catch up with Sia.
The start wasn't as good as we wanted it to be. Luckily, we were able to hold out Troy in turn 1 and then kept the position in third throughout corner 2. And then from there on, the car felt really good. So the pace was there. So we started catching up, closing on to Alex. Out of corner 2, I think he made a mistake. And then that's when I was able to go past Alex. And then from there on, I was just trying to get close to Jason. But he was just too quick for us, this one.
Unfortunately, dropped back a couple of positions to finish third. I think we may have got something wrong in terms of getting the tire temps up to temp on the first few laps, which I think cost us those first few positions. From there, it was just about staying and holding that third position. And for the second race, we'll be starting on pole again. So hopefully we can try close off the deal this time.
And winning the Kent category, Ian Schofield.
Yeah, it was pretty good. The start was a bit of a mess. The car was creeping on the clutch. So I was trying to keep a foot on the brake and a foot on the clutch at the same time and try and hit the gas pedal. So my start was terrible. But anyway, I managed to hold into first place into the first quarter, well, turn 2. And Graham gave me a good run for the first couple of laps, and then I managed to sort of just inch away. Fingers crossed for the second race.
Couple of tweaks by the looks of things for a couple of the cars. Schofield's car particularly, Andrew that is, needs a little bit of work. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it back onto the grid. Looks like he might be at the back there. Let's see what happens now as we head down towards turn 1 on board with Troy Dolanchek, your newly crowned champion. Can he do anything about those top 2 ahead of him, the top 3 in fact, in the qualifying? As you can see, he was down in 4th, not where he wanted to be, and he wants to try and maybe get this final victory to seal the deal for his 2023 championship. It's a fantastic start from Siyabonga Monkhonkwana. If he gets it right off the line, he's a very, very difficult man to beat, and looks like he might hold shot and try and get away. Back on board here with Gerard Geldenhuys, closing down on Antoine, his brother, and just up the road from that, Srin Naidu side by side with Nicholas Van Wheelie. As they head down in towards turn number 4, it's Srin Naidu who's just got the advantage over Van Wheelie. Van Wheelie coming straight back at him though as they go up towards the top of the hill for the first time. Look at the battle for third. Oh, second, third and fourth place. So evenly matched. Vos hanging on for now, keeping out Coetzee. Coetzee looking for a second victory. 2 out of 2 will definitely give him a real great confidence boost heading into 2024. But his closest rival and the man he loves to beat the most is just on his tail here, Troy Dolanchek. Look at that. There's a little bit of touching of wheels there. And we got double yellows. So there's a bit of an issue somewhere on circuit. Something must have gone down. Double wave yellows. Oh, it's a car on the inside. It's Schofield's car. It's Andrew Schofield's car who's parked on the sideline. Didn't get off the line and parked it on the sideline there. So it'll be double wave yellows for a couple of laps just to warn those drivers that the Fly Sapphire car is up against the wall. Back on board here with Dolanchek. Look how hard Troy is fighting here with Jason Garcia. Jay will be loving this. So will Troy. But Alex Vos maybe not so much. He's saying, hang on a second. These two are not really involved in my race here. I want to catch Siyabonga Monkhonkwana. But have a look up the road. You can just see a little red dot up the front end of that picture. And he's getting away from the pack. And in fact, it's a huge lead now for Monkhonkwana. Into turn 4 comes Van Wheelie, magnificent paint and hardwares, and Hamilton's car is all over the back of Naidu, trying to find a way past on him. Has he done it yet? This is Dolanchek's view as we head up towards the top of the hill again. He's going to go late on the brakes around the outside. Oh, there's just enough room there given, but only just enough for him to go on the high side there from Jason Coetzee. They are literally wheel to wheel coming out of turn 6. And Coetzee might just hang on, but he's going to have to go around the high side as well of turn 7. That's going to give Dolanchek the inside line. He's going to get up to third. There it is. Or is he? Oh, Jay's not giving up without a fight. He just hangs on and tucks in behind Troy Dolanchek. Lives to fight another lap as they come in towards turn 1. Naidu's on his tail. What a run here from Srin Naidu. An amazing run there from him. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And he's now putting the pressure onto the back end and looking for a way through. As they come out of this one, pushing hard, you can see that's Gerard Geldenhuys' point of view on the back end of his brother and teammate, Antoine Geldenhuys. Looking in the background as well. Good to see some maneuvering happening there. Gerard Geldenhuys on the move, watching the rearview mirrors as well. So he's concerned about the car behind him. Back to the Kent category. Once again, it's not Schofield out front. It's actually Duncan Vos who leads out over Graham Hepburn. So Hepburn still in second place, but this time to Duncan Voss, who leads things out. There must have been some kind of an issue. We heard from Ian there was a slipping clutch. Maybe that clutch issue put him into retirement for race number 2. Here they come. This is Formula 1600s. Third place battle into turn number 8. And Van Wheelie now is onto the back end of Jason Coetzee, looking to maybe spoil the day there for Coetzee, race 1 winner and the champion, Troy Dolenchek. Phenomenal run there from them as they head down into the turn 2 complex, and look at this, it's huge late braking coming out of Nick Van Wheelie. How hard is Van Wheelie pushing to try and catch those 2 ahead of him? He can smell some kind of podium finish there, and that's why he is pushing as hard as he is. And it certainly looks like they've sorted out the misfire he's had almost all weekend long. Or was he still driving, maybe with a little bit of that miss in the car, which is why I can't bridge that gap just yet. We'll wait and see how that goes. Van Wheelie certainly is not going to give up without a fight. And even with an ailing car, he's going to use his experience, and there's oodles of experience behind that man in terms of single-seaters. Mongongwana looking for his first victory. This is Srinadu heading up to the top of the hill, looking to try and dive on the inside. Jason Coetzee's got problems. That was Jason Coetzee that just went past. Yes, Coetzee dropping by the wayside here. That is a huge, huge loss there for the race 1 winner. He's gone from 0 to 0, and looks like an engine is blown. That is something you do not see on a Formula 1600. Something's gone wrong in that car dramatically. Lots of smoke coming out of the car, and Coetzee is out, and fortunately, out of harm's way. First and second in the Kent category. Still Voss from Hepburn as they come out of turn 2. This is Monkonkwana coming up on some of the back markers as he comes through there on Matthijs Stratum, trying to find a way through. I think the action was on Lieutenant Colonel Alamare as well. The flag is out, and Monkonkwana got a victory. He's taken the final victory of the season, beating his teammate Alex Voss to the line. Dolenchek, the newly crowned champion, is in third, but Nicholas Van Wheelie hung on for fourth and beat out Antoine Geldenees. Rackstraw was up there as well. Good effort from him.
Today was a good one. We thought we had, if I start from Thursday. So Thursday, did some car prep. Friday, yesterday, came out, tested, working through the car, trying to find the right setup. Eventually found the right setup that we felt would have worked on new tires. So we left it like that. Came into qualified third, but it was, from 1st to 10th, it was within 0.3. So it was really, really close. So we didn't change anything. Race 1, we had really, really good pace. Just missed out on that first position on the last lap. And then race 2, we finally got a good start throughout there, and then built it up throughout there, and then eventually got the win that we've been waiting so long for. So really, really happy with the day, and all the people that came to come support, really happy with them as well. Really appreciate everybody. Thank you.
A bit of an up and down season for Alex Voss.
Yes, that's exactly it. The season's been very up and down. We've had weekends where we've been, very quick and right at the front. And then, unfortunately, some reliability issues crept in and sort of ended up not taking many points out of those weekends. At other times, we just haven't quite managed to put the car together, and we struggled a little bit. But, I think that this weekend has shown that, we do have the car and we can be quick. We just need to make sure we put all the cogs together. And it's nice to close off the season with, a strong podium and a double pole today. I guess we can be happy with that. It's a pity not to get the win today. That was the goal going into the day, but definitely happy with the outcome, and looking forward to this next season.
And the final word from our newly crowned champion.
Yeah, obviously, like you said, really happy with winning a championship. It's been a dream of mine from karting days, so really happy with that. Couldn't be any happier. But today, unfortunately, we didn't have the pace. We're struggling with the engine quite a lot towards the end of the day. So quite happy to come away with a third. So really happy with that. But like you said, just really happy with how the season's gone. Massive thank you to my dad. The preparation of the car has been awesome, and to Hendrik, who has provided me with an awesome car the whole year and massive amounts of help. And obviously to Suji, my title sponsor, who without them it wouldn't have been possible to even race this year. So a massive thank you to them. And they don't obviously know how much it obviously means to me to be able to race this year, and to win like that just makes it even better. So thank you to them, and we'll see what we're doing next year.
Congratulations to Investchem Formula 1600 champion Troy Dolenchek, wrapping it up at Killarney, his home track, a race ago, beating Jason Coetzee and Nick Van Wheelie to the top 3. Join us off the break for more action from the Extreme Festival.